Hey, come on, man. Don't start this in the car. You're gonna get into a car wreck.
All right, Shane, bring us in.
All right. So, hold on. It hasn't started. Okay, we're live. Welcome, everybody, to the Big Beefing Show. Yeah.
Yay!
This is our first, well, not really our first, but like the first with everybody. Well, we don't even have everybody yet. But close to
Oh,
the first video, live video feed.
hmm
heck yeah.
So,
Very excited. So our special guest tonight is actually us.
Yeah,
We're your
yeah,
because
special guest.
we're just this
I,
out still.
but
So.
I do have a guest lined up for next Friday.
Oh, cool. Who
Anyone,
is it?
anyone good?
So, I think I may have told y'all about this guy. About 3 years ago, I don't know. I don't know how I know him. I don't know what group he was on, but one of the toy groups I was on, this guy, out of the blue, sent me this meme, and it was like this batshit crazy joke, and I thought it was funny as hell. So I just clicked the little laugh button. So it was in wherever Facebook had the laugh buttons, and I was like, "That's funny, man." And then, like for the next 3 years, he's sending me memes. I've never talked to the guy. I don't know him. I've never had a conversation with him. I don't know what group he's in. I don't know how, but it just this random shit, and some of it's fucking funny as hell. Like the guy is a genius with memes.
Oh, so he's making them himself?
I don't know how many he made, but he finds them all. And so I called him today. He lives in Florida, and I was like, "Hey, we do this podcast, and your shit's really funny, and you're into a lot of the same things we are. So I thought we could just have you on." And he started laughing when I first called him because he was like, "I've been sending you those things for 3 years, and we never talked." He's like, "I didn't think anything would ever come of it." And I was like, "Yeah, I thought it was just going to go on until one of us died." And I try, and then see, I'm so lame at it. Like I'll try to send him a meme, but it's a meme he's already sent me, like because I've forgotten. And
Oh, so you're not saying nothing new to him?
there's only been like 3 or 4 I've ever sent him that was like golden. So
I try to make my own, but they don't come out very funny. If I make my own, it's just making fun of Daniel and Mike or Andrew. You know, that's all there are.
yeah,
It's like the one with the skeleton sitting on the bench. I used to put on there waiting for Michael to call me.
Oh, one of the other funny ones, Shane, was it'd be a movie star with his T-shirt off, and he'd be in like the doorway, and be like, "Mom told me I could play on Nintendo next," or something like that. Something stupid. If you had brothers, your mom be like, "Let Andrew play next," or "Let John play," or
Did we
because
really have a lot of problems with that, Daniel?
we
Really?
had two controllers,
I
but
don't
there
remember
was
us
yeah, there
fighting
was
that
4 of
much.
y'all, so most consoles only had 2 controllers.
Yeah, but I don't remember us fighting that bad. I
no,
remember
I
I would
don't. I
watch.
know that we were fighting over it.
I would watch Michael play that stupid Mice Tech. What was it? That meth game Michael played all the damn time. Remember?
Ah, shit.
And then you and Andrew play uh
Earthbound,
Earthbound. I watched y'all
Sonic.
play that. But other than that, yeah, I don't remember us actually fighting
Yeah,
over the
before
controllers.
there was Twitch, there was just us watching each other play. You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you know. But we
Yeah,
didn't fight that much.
I couldn't stand playing games when we were kids. I couldn't stand watching somebody else play.
Yeah, it's
That's all the
not
kids
fun
do
all
these
the time.
days. Watch each other play now.
Yeah,
That's all they do. You pay to watch other people play. So,
yeah.
well, you like I said, you get paid for it. Hell, that young man who's 16 years old won $3 million. Who's laughing now?
How
Yeah.
much? How much do you think he's actually going to get?
Oh, whatever,
After
whatever
taxes,
state
maybe
taxes,
anything, maybe
pretty
two
much.
point five, maybe, or maybe just two,
He doesn't have
maybe.
like people he's got to pay, like sponsors or anything.
Oh, crap!
I
I
don't.
wonder.
Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about that guy. Or what? I know he had a cool T-shirt on. I don't know if that's his brand or what. I don't know what group he's in or anything like that. So I just know the guy won. Like, congratulations to you. So, but
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he has sponsors now.
yeah. True. Oh, yeah, Shane. So, what's his name, Shane, or does he want his name on there?
Miguel. I haven't talked to him about his last name. I'll get his. I'll ask him if he wants his full
Yeah, I
name.
don't know. 3 years, I know nothing about each other.
No, I mean we've never. That was the first time I've ever talked to the man. And like as soon as he picked up the phone, he just started laughing. So I think he'll be a good
Did
guest.
he had your name programmed in his phone?
No, he gave me his number.
Oh, cool.
He's like, give me
So,
a call.
so Shane, do y'all want to start doing it on Skype, then format it to Anchor? Is that what you want to try to do?
Yeah, as long as the audio stays good. I don't know how good this audio is going to come across because I'm still using the mic and the tablet.
Mhm.
If I can get a headset that works with this stupid thing, which I got one charging, but it's not ready to go. I thought it was on the charger all week. I guess it really wasn't. But
Oh,
once that
You
thing,
know, it's charging all day, all
yeah,
week.
I hooked it up after we recorded last week or Wednesday, and I thought, okay, it'll be good to go by Friday. And I go to plug it on, and it said battery low, and I'm like, it's been on the freaking charger all day. And
oh,
I don't know. We'll see. But I
You
don't
gotta
know
plug
how
the
well it's going to
charger in.
work. Bluetooth seems to get distorted a little bit, so we'll see. Uh,
oh, okay.
I tried just a hard line mic, but the outlet on this thing, the jack, I think it's only one way. I don't think you can do two things. I think
Oh yeah, you were trying it the other day.
yeah, and Aaron couldn't hear anything I was saying. So
Hmm. Dan, when's that Stormbreaker coming out? The Stormbreaker fit,
Oh
like
shoot!
the
I know
Thor's
there's
hammer.
there was pictures at Comic Con. Probably it's probably go 3 or 4 months still.
But it's gonna be like legit size, like Mimir, like like the
Yeah,
one
yeah,
we
it should
hold.
be. It's
But it's
just
gonna be like fucking one like we can like Thor does. You can lean on. Is that fucking big?
oh, I mean not like that, but we'll see. It does look cool.
I got a quick note real quick because I was watching the end game. People everybody just watches the last 20-30 minutes of it now. That's all they watch is a fight scene.
that's pretty much the only part you need to watch.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the part I like about that is like when Thor's calling for Stormbreaker and Thanos fucking catches it and like how fucking scared was Thor when Thanos pushing his own axe through him and cutting his own fucking arm out. Even though I was like, oh shit, he's fucking over his own axe, man.
Yeah,
That's pretty intense.
Thanos was in it to win it, boy.
Mhm.
And
That was the young version.
well, that's the one thing I kind of regret is I wish I would have went to a better movie theater because I bet you in any other theater when Mimir came back and Cap caught it, I bet crowds were like fucking flipping out and mine did okay. They're like yeah. I was like yeah. I think I was the loudest one, but everyone else yeah. Woo. I'm like okay, and I watched these other movie theaters and like fucking exploded in there.
Now, John, what time of day did you go?
It was the opening day, but I guess it wasn't a great movie theater, so I
You
won't
went,
mention it. But I don't know.
you went at night?
What?
Nighttime?
Yeah, the evening.
It should have been louder then.
Your fucking cat scared me, Daniel. Like, Daniel, a fucking rat ran behind you. Oh, it's your
No,
damn cat.
it's Cody. It's Cody and Charlie. Well,
Charlie? Why'd you name him Charlie?
Oh, it was always. You ever watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah,
Yep.
I watched with you.
I did. They kind of they did after that because Charlie's funny as hell in the show. He's the wild card. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that show.
That what was the one I liked? That one where they thought they were putting on this badass production for their high school. They thought that they nailed everything, and they were literally like drunk out of their mind. And when they
Oh,
they were all fucked up, and their clothes were dirty, and they were mumbling and yelling at each other angrily.
Ah!
It
The-
It was stupid.
the best one I think was Dayman, where he made that play
Dayman.
off for that chick, for that waitress chick, and oh shit.
Yeah, yeah, that chick he keeps trying to bang, and she's not interested in him.
Yeah,
Didn't he eventually get with her?
yeah. I think he's actually married to her.
I think we all have had that problem. That one chick we tried to get with, they kept denying us. Look, yeah, it was like, yeah, I remember those ones. One kept saying no or go away or stop.
You had that happen to you, boy?
Who? Me? My younger days, you know.
You had to fight them off with a stick, or you were stalking them?
I had to go both ways, you know. What? I did. I had some come after me. I had to beat him off with a stick, but you know.
So with the stalking, like what
I
would
didn't
you
stalk nobody.
what did you do?
Stalk 'em.
With the stalking, what did you do?
What? What you mean me?
Yeah, what did you do?
No, I ain't nothing crazy. Only when I saw them. I didn't like do like Michael did with Apple that one time, Daniel.
Well,
Oh
that,
yeah.
I never like followed
Like
them
abuse
all to like a
situation, right?
Walmart, you know. Huh?
that was a kidnapping, right?
No, Michael. thought his girl. No, it wasn't Apple. Dan, it was the other chick.
Oh yeah, it was a well.
I forget
Michael
her name.
was in Corsicana. He was driving on the main road. I guess he called her before, asking what she was going to be doing and whatever. Well, he sees her car. He just turns around, follows her to Walmart. And when she enters the store, Mike was like, "Hey, what you doing?" And she was like, "Not now, Michael." And she just walks right past Michael.
Oh,
Like,
I
like
remember that girl. Yeah,
I was
that's
like, man,
the one that he was heartbroken over, right?
Oh
That was
yeah,
yeah,
he
that
liked
was
her.
before April. That was April. April was the rebound from that chick.
Yep.
oh yeah.
Yep.
Gable even made a CD. It has a picture of Michael on there.
I
Is the
remember that.
biggest heartbreak in century or some shit like
Yeah, it was
that?
like Heartbreak of the Century or something like that. Michael was devastated, boy. He had sad face.
He loved man. I don't know what she did, but he was happy with her. He
Yeah.
loved her.
That was just his first love, and just yeah.
Yeah, she had a kid too, and
What did she?
the kid called Michael dad a few times, and Michael used to thought that was hilarious. Michael thought that was Michael's like, "It's okay, son," and she was like, "Stop it! Don't call him that."
That's probably why she left his ass. Playing too much.
That might have been one reason. Could
Well,
have
Yeah,
been.
Michael's also very paranoid. Also, he's a very paranoid person.
yeah,
You know,
this is their
he always thinks his chicks are cheating on him
everything.
and shit.
Shane, one time Mike took a picture of the sky. It was the jet streams or well, Mike was sent it to me and Dustin. And he was like, "Oh, what do you think this is?" Mike, please come on. You looking crazy sending us this text about poison getting dropped off in the air and shit. Come on.
Poison gas and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael went through that little phase. I don't know if he's still in that phase, but
The, I still like you did the Care Bear stare, and Michael got mad. It's like if y'all not gonna take this seriously, I'm not gonna talk to y'all about this anymore. I said, Mike, we're just joking.
And you're like, please stop talking about it.
that's when he was deeply paranoid. He's still very paranoid, probably. But the only good part is his death, and he won't be able to hear this. So
Yeah.
that's good.
I hate he's wishy like he wants to move in with us. Then the next day he doesn't want to move in. Then like 2 weeks later he's like, yeah, this would be a smart move. Then a day later, oh, this would be a bad idea, guys. I was like, Mike, come on, decide.
Well, where does he work? Right? Is he working right now?
Yeah, he's still at the Walmart. He was outside as a cart pusher for some damn reason, and then I guess he's smarting up. He went back inside and got making more money.
At y'all's family reunion, I was talking loud as hell to Mike. I was like, "What you doing, boy?" Like I was yelling to make sure he could hear me.
It's
You're gonna
weird
start
how bad it got.
You're
We
gonna
were laughing
you're
at you,
competitive.
we were laughing on the golf cart, like Shane's gonna flip that bitch over, and all these kids are gonna be like, ah.
I got a little worried. I was like, I'm holding my kid, and I'm going too fast in this thing. Slow it down.
The thing's bumpy.
But I was telling Sarah, he needs one now. He needs one of these to run down to the park or run down to the bell
That's
box.
nice. I
Not a
love
bad
that
idea.
thing.
I hope Roger's into it when he gets older, because my other nephews, they could care less about that kind of stuff.
Really?
They'd rather have a video game. You know?
Well, that's like Jonathan. He likes being out. He's an outside kid. He loves being outside. I hope he stays that way. Yeah, I get like, oh God, let's go inside. I'm tired of being out here. But he wants to be outside all the time. So I try to let him go outside whenever he wants. Let the dog out. Let him do what he wants.
Yeah. Yeah, Roger likes to be out too.
Dan, what is on your wall, Dan? What's that orange squid? What the hell is that?
Orange squid.
That orange squid looking thing on the wall.
Oh, it's actually it is a squid, but I put a yellow board behind it, put a smile face on it, so I made my custom made smiley squid.
And is that your 40K cat or is that a cat?
Oh, it's from it's a 40K cat. All it is, someone just it was
40K helmet.
Except for the guy's face, it's the cat's face, and I was like, I thought that was hilarious. So I got it one day.
You should get one where he's like stabbing into an orc or something.
He has the bad face.
Y'all buy a lot of art, Shane, when y'all go to cons, don't you? You and Sarah, y'all buy a lot of art.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you got a stack of art, right? I'll buy some art. Daniel buys art for me, but I'm so fucking undecisive about shit that I can't ever buy nothing.
Yeah.
So
You
Yeah,
got the
like
art on there. Woo!
walls. Let's come over here.
and those posters are old, people. He's had those posters for years. What's the oldest poster you got in there, Shane?
This hold on a second.
The Spider-Man one?
That's one of the oldest ones. Let me see. I think that Incredible Hulk one right beside the Spider-Man's the oldest.
Do you
I
still
got that Hulk first.
do you still got some at the office?
Yeah, I got an Alex Ross Superman, and I got a Justice League.
Did you still have to like put in
Yeah, they're
a
framed.
frame because
Yep.
that one time he got to look
Yep.
professional. He's like, all
You
right,
can do it.
I do it all right.
can
I'm
do
gonna frame these damn things, dude. And showed her.
Yeah, so I had this new guy start this week, and he came in all decked out in a suit, glasses, like super professional, real thin guy. He's like, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to explain something to him, and I'm like, "Okay, it's who was the character I was trying to talk to him about? I was trying to explain to him like the number 2. It's like the hand of the king. So it's like you watch Game of Thrones, right?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Okay, don't watch Game of Thrones." Star Trek? He's like, "No, don't watch Star Trek." And I'm like, "Well, shit, man, what the hell am I supposed to use references here? You don't watch anything." You know? I was like, "He's number 2. He's the second in command." I was trying to go down. He wanted to know the chain of command of our business, like who's on top and who reports to who. And I was trying to tell him, I was like, "Okay, this person is basically the hand." And he just looked at me like he didn't have a clue what the fuck I was talking about. So,
So what does he do? Was like, I mean,
This is-
what does he watch? Does he watch any TV at all?
no,
Or
he
what?
said he was in. He said he was in UK. He was in London for a while. I don't know what he was doing. I didn't really ask. And he said he missed out on a lot of TV shows. And I'm like, well,
Oh,
Game of Thrones has been out. It's in the UK, and it's
yeah.
been out for a while. I don't know. He's just weird.
I think
Damn.
like 80% of the cast is like British, right?
What's on your shirt, Daniel?
What?
What's on your shirt? What
Oh,
is
it's
that?
a
Evasion of
cat.
cat.
Yeah, cats and flying saucers shooting up dogs that are trying to run away.
You get the reference again. So you got cat in the wall, you got cat in the room, you got cats on your shirt.
Oh, they got 3 cat shirts.
You're a cat away. You're like 2 cats away from being a cat guy.
Oh, I'm done.
He likes
We'll
pussy. John, what do you want from me?
We'll
Well,
get
you know what?
cats.
You know what? Sally was telling me there are men getting cats to look more sensitive in their profile pictures. Because chicks like cats and they make men more sensitive.
I thought
That's
they'll get dogs.
So basically, you're still getting fooled by men getting cats and taking pictures with them. But
Well, and the dumbass shit about that is cleaning up the fucking cat box. So you're trying to get a piece of ass, and now you got to clean up this fucking cat box. These things suck.
well, I remember when you were lone wolfing it for a long time when Sarah was down and out. You had in charge of clean up the house all by yourself.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, with the cats, like I'm pretty good at cleaning the cat box now because I've been having to clean them for the last 2 years because you can't clean the cat box if you're pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But the first time I did it, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I dumped all the litter into a bag and sprayed it down with a hose. And Sarah's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Cleaning the box." It's like, "That's not how you do it." I was like, "Oh, sorry." I couldn't figure it out. It was just this nastiness.
I thought that's what you did too. You kept it for a week. You throw it away.
No, you shovel out the shit and you filter, you sift some of the cat litter, and it comes back into the box, and you reuse it.
Yeah, you can reuse it a couple of times. The cat litter.
Yeah.
It's
But
funny,
didn't it have to
you
get?
said it's funny you said Star Trek, Shane, because I was just watching First Contact.
Oh,
I like. Well, the only good thing about First Contact is the first 15 minutes when they're fighting the Borg cube. But you know what? In all reality, if they would have brought like 2 more cubes, they didn't need to do all this back in time shit. We'd just been fucked with 3 cubes. Cause y'all barely fought off 1 fucking cube. Barely.
they had the Defiant. They had the Enterprise. They had like a whole bunch of good ships out there.
Y'all gonna watch Picard?
Hell, y'all don't watch Picard. I'm guessing right now somehow that's his daughter or something. I'm
Oh, you think
guessing.
that's Picard's daughter?
I think somehow that's his daughter, and
You
she's a
think?
Borg. Because they reference a Borg, like somehow this is a Borg queen daughter, queen's the Borg queen's daughter somehow, or somehow Picard's daughter, or something like that.
You think Q's going to show up?
Um, it'd be a good throwback for him. Speaking of people,
Aaron, don't get in a car wreck. I was just talking about that.
Y'all won't stop fucking calling me.
Oh,
you,
that
you
wasn't
look,
us. Oh wait, that
you,
might have Shane.
were
Why are
you
you
running?
sweating?
You look red.
Are you
It's
hot?
hot. I've been outside for the past hour.
Got the
Doing
air on.
what? Doing what?
So a friend of mine had a cigar night tonight, and I came out to it.
What were you
You
doing?
smoke cigars? What kind of cigars were
Bogan
they?
cigars, Shane. That's what a cigar night is about.
Wacky
Oh.
tobacco cigars?
Man, why
What
can't
kind-
I see your face? Shane, I can't see your face. Can't see your
What?
face, boy.
We see
Shane,
you.
we can
You're not
see
in
you,
the
Shane.
camera angle. You
Shane,
need
we
to
can see,
We see half
Shane,
your
we can
face.
see you. Don't worry
You
about it.
need,
We can
no,
see
you need
your
to shift to your left. You need to shift to your left, or move the camera to your right. Either way.
Shane, it was perfect already, Shane.
No, it was not, Daniel. I could see half
Shane.
of his face.
I
Shane,
can yell too.
Shane didn't even
Look,
have to look.
I'm
I said,
yelling.
Shane,
I'm all
it's perfect.
yelling.
Your face is right there. You're good. You're in the middle right now.
He's not on my phone. He ain't. In my
What
phone,
is-
he's on the left.
I
It's your
see half your
phone.
face.
Can you move the square, Aaron?
No. I can move
You-
my square, but I can't move
You're
your
on the
square.
phones. I don't
Yeah,
get.
I'm on a phone.
Well,
I don't get.
but
Three
Shane,
out of four of us have computers. Why are three of us are? Why are three of y'all using phones?
I
John,
never agreed to being on my laptop. I never agreed to that.
What
John,
did you do?
So can you see my face? Can you see my whole face?
yes.
I see Dan's whole
Shane,
face. I
Shane
see
is
Aaron's
perfect.
nose. That's
John is
it.
perfect. And Aaron's perfect. It's because you're using a phone. That's why you can't see shit.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's true.
Aaron, you're sweaty. You're sweating.
Yeah, I'm sweating. It's hot.
You cut the air on?
Well, no, Daniel just said don't drive, so I'm not driving.
So you sit there for an hour and talk to us?
Y'all have no. I'm not sitting in here for a fucking hour. That's for sure.
Are you inebriated?
No, we just smoked cigars. I didn't go
What
fucking.
What kind were they?
The kind you smoke.
Were they CAOs or what kind of brands were they?
Man, I don't know. I didn't buy the damn things.
All right. Well, we'll pick up with you when you get done, Aaron.
I'll be home. I'll be home in about 15 minutes.
Okay,
All right.
hit us up.
Just to chat.
Turn the video off.
All right.
There you go. I don't have to hold it in my hand. I can just leave it right there.
Just cut the damn thing off. Just cut it off, Aaron. Just drop out of it.
Don't tell me what to do.
We don't want to hear the car driving.
You know what, motherfucker? You're gonna hear
Yeah.
Button.
This is what we're all about, people. This is what we do.
it. Distraction noises and yeah.
All right. When you get back on, we'll add you back in. Oop.
I told you he was going to get in that fucking car.
Did he leave saying, or did you jump up? Did you bump him out?
I booted him.
See, that's a
Oh,
good thing.
there's also a mute button, boy.
can't
When his face pops up on top, you can mute somebody. Like I can mute you, but I'm not going to mute y'all. But you can mute people.
Well,
No, I totally booted him from the call.
See, that's
I
good
know
thing about this. From Anchor, you couldn't boot no one from Anchor.
Yeah,
No.
this. Shane, tell me if you can hear this. I'm trying to get John to hear it. Oh, okay, give me a second. Can you hear it?
No.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn it. Never mind. I still got to fix it, Shane. You're good.
Eh,
You know what it was, Shane?
Uh-uh.
If Aaron did something dumb, I was gonna have a crowd booing. And I have a button for it, but for some reason it won't output it to y'all. But I can hear it for some damn reason. So I guess still gotta fix that.
Let me see if so. Well, let's see if I can pull something up on my phone.
I was gonna put some other ones too, but like, oh yeah, John, we can get soundboards on our phone now. We get
Yeah,
free
what?
hand. We can get soundboards like that.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Hell yeah! We get close to soundboards now. There you go.
Get that man out of here. Talking about smoking cigars and shit.
Sweating. He's
Why are
sweating
you
his
smoking
ass
something?
off.
But why you smoking something you don't know what you're smoking, man? That doesn't sound very good.
See, you didn't put that on your like a phone sound.
Oh, here he is.
Don't be kicking my ass out again.
Are you home?
I hear him beating that meat right now.
You didn't hear the.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I see blackness.
Oh, he's driving. Well, but Shane, you said that guy would be here Friday.
Yeah.
He's going to Skype us, right? Or,
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Send him all the info to get him set up, but yeah, he'll Skype.
What's the topic with him?
Well, I want to know about the meme story, like why he started doing that.
Where he finds those tasty meats.
Most importantly, why he picked you and just never stopped, or
Yeah, like what was that? What was why do that? I mean, it's funny and it's made my day like a whole bunch. But I mean, let's see if I can find some real quick that he sent me.
You away for the camping trip?
Yeah, I almost fucked it up. Yeah.
So, do you want to Joe Pool Lake? Sound better?
Hold on a second.
What are y'all talking about? Memes and shit?
Hey, Aaron.
And you love a motherfucker. Send this message to that motherfucker. Tell that motherfucker that you.
I don't know. It just sends me stupid videos like that. Let's see.
I hear
What are
Aaron.
y'all
Really,
talking about? Memes and shit?
did someone mute him? Oh, there he is. I
Just
thought it
sent
was
one
mute.
like this.
Oh, my bad. My
Dan?
bad. Sorry.
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. He just sends me random shit all the time.
Oh.
Oh, who is it?
Your mama.
Pretty sure it's not our mom.
No, we can do it wherever, but I was thinking, if we wanted to save a little money,
Well, it is our first go around, so I wouldn't mind Joe Pool Lake.
I know a place we could go to where we ain't got to pay nothing.
Ooh.
Did your backyard?
Eddie's
No.
property.
No. There's a public campground on the outskirts of Kearns, like way out in the country.
Oh, crap.
I'm like, y'all go all the way out to Currents.
Aaron, you may remember
There
this.
ain't gonna be shit to do. I mean, we're just gonna sit there and look at trees.
Remember when? Do you remember that kid Justin Luco?
Yeah,
It's like when his family lost their house, they were living out there.
man, come on.
Oh,
You didn't have to do that.
yeah.
You didn't have to bring that up.
Aaron, everybody in Courage knows.
I brought that up to him. I brought that up to him one time, and he wasn't very proud of that. That's not something he wants to relive.
They lost their house, and so they took a tent and moved out to the lake.
God damn it!
Thomas, oh boy, he got drunk one night and ran in the tent and just went in there and went to sleep, like in the middle of their tent. They're like, "Get out of here!"
Yeah, I talked about. I talked to Justin about that. He got mad as hell. He's like, "Hey, man, what are you doing?"
Yeah, your house. Oh, go ahead.
Well, over in Joe Pool Lake, we can get a campground or for $20 a night, or we can get a cabin for all 3 nights for $125. And there's AC and water and hell, even satellite.
Are we going
TV.
camping or are we going?
Even
They
satellite
want
TV.
to go camping.
I thought we were going camping. Are we going camping?
Yeah, we're going
Because a log cabin is not camping.
We just got to pick a spot. We'll pick a spot. We may just go with the original plan and just go out there, but I think it's like $20 a night, so we're all going to have to chip in.
Hey, Shane, what was funny about the Luco house, they said it was bringing down property value. So you see like grass, dirt, grass. Like the property was just dirt. Like we were like, how did it become dirt within a few years? It's literally when you cross the line, fucking like desertly dirt on the ground.
They're spitting out gasoline all across the yard, all in the perfect square.
And me, John, and Marcus Carnegie, we went over his place a few times. Man, that place is. We were playing games on a black and white TV. Our eyes were hurting because the screen was so small. We had to squint.
That's dedication, though.
Yeah,
That's dedication to playing them damn games.
Yeah, it was.
I haven't talked to Marcus in like Damn, Daniel, like 10 years, Daniel. And talking
Yeah.
Marcus Carnegie.
I heard he got a divorce. Judy, him and Judy got a divorce. They had 2 kids together.
Oh yeah.
Judy was my classmate, and just about every guy that she's been involved with, she's fucked him over somehow. And I don't mean like she betrayed him or cheated on him, but something happened to where the guy is real bitter about it.
Well,
Yeah, pretty
Marcus is
bad.
real bitter about it. The guy before him was real bitter about it.
but I think she's married now.
Again.
She was my
Again.
classmate.
I'm gonna grab another beer. Be right back.
All right.
You're drinking.
You're smoking?
That's part of the show, I guess.
Yeah.
Drinking and chilling.
I'm drinking too, but it's fucking water, you know.
Daniel knows all about drinking and chilling.
Not tonight. I'm waiting for that Budweiser for another night.
Do you save beer down? Do you have that one beer and you go, no, I'm saving this one right here for a special occasion? You get that kind of
There's
beer?
a few, like, if I have a bad day, I'll be like, oh yeah, I go straight to the fridge, down the, well, not down there. I start drinking the fucker. Get ready for liftoff.
We do more wines now because Sarah doesn't drink beer, so we just do more wines. So
Sweet wine or just red wine?
dessert
Wine?
wine,
Box wine.
Moscato.
Moscato? Ah.
Sometimes I want a cigar.
You know what kind of wine you're drinking. You just buy the shit and drink it.
I don't. I got some knowledge in the wine. You know. So.
What was that movie, The Jerk? What is this? This 1950. This is too old. Give me a new year. Like
Oh, The Jerk.
Yeah, I love that.
Give me old wine. Give me new wine.
The Jerk's a damn good movie.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't
Did
need
you ever see
nothing.
that
But
the restaurant?
Paddle.
Did you
John's
see-
over here trying to talk like he's a wine connoisseur. Like he goes out
I
to.
said one wine, and all of a sudden,
He goes out to vineyards and he inspects the grapes and he smells them, and checks them for consistency and potency.
that's funny because me and Daniel have actually been to a wine vineyard.
Oh
And
yeah,
also actually been
that
to
was
one.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was an add-on from a barbecue place, all you could eat barbecue place, which was badass. But
Salt
they
Lake,
Was it all you-
Salt Lake, right?
Salt Lake. It was awesome. All you can eat sides and barbecue. That's what's good about it.
How much barbecue did you eat?
A lot. And we took some.
Was it all you could eat?
Oh, it's all you can eat.
Oh yeah.
Not all you can carry out, but all you can eat though.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Y'all
But
remember that China One restaurant in Corsicana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still there.
Yeah, when I was in college, like that was the first Chinese restaurant I went to, and I was so broke,
Which
man.
one was?
I'd take my backpack up there, and I'd be taking shit from the buffet, and putting it in my backpack, like fucking.
How'd you do that?
I had like a little bag that I would put it in.
I always see you like dumping the whole tray of noodles into your backpack. Like, what do you mean? Like, you had a Ziploc bag? So
Maybe.
like, stuff for me.
I'd come back to my table, sit down, and fill it up.
Shane got that from our mom because the church across the street would feed the congregation every once in a while, and she'd always take shit home with her.
Well, I remember when I went to the very college, I was walking back, class was done, I was walking back to my car, and this little old little white lady rolled up beside me and goes, "How you doing?" Doing good. You hungry? Not really, ma'am. We got some food over here.
Yep.
Eat all you want. No, I'm
Yep.
good, ma'am. You sure? You not hungry? Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not hungry. It turns out it was a church thing. They wanted me
Yep.
to go over there. And,
See, you did good. You did good, but I fucked up and I went. And they were pushing hard to convert, and get me in. And every week they're like, "Hey, maybe you can start bringing some more people." And I was like, "Look, that's not the deal. Y'all said all I can do is show up, and you're gonna give me free food. You can say nothing about me bringing other people in here." So I brought in like Uncle Jay. Like he didn't have a fucking choice. He had to go. And I was like, "Come on, we're gonna get a hamburger." And he's like, "I didn't want a hamburger today. I wanted something else." And I was like, "Well, shit."
You're getting a hamburger. That's exactly what Shane said to him. It's like, well, you're getting a hamburger.
awesome.
You go over there and you force him to eat that hamburger.
how long you
Yeah.
smoke cigars for, Aaron?
I told you already.
How long did you have to take to smoke a cigar? A couple hours?
I was out there for an hour. I told you I was there for an hour.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Y'all ready for your Playboy?
Oh yeah,
No.
it's coming up.
So the whole drama behind that is when the production company picked us up, they selected a director that already had commitments somewhere else with her cast. So she cast a couple of kids that are in a different play. So there's one lady that I've rehearsed with once since we've been in this show, and she's supposed to be my daughter. And then there's another guy that dropped out, and he has a legitimate excuse. He had something with his immigration visa. He's a foreign student, and he has to go. He has to go and appear before some sort of council so that he can have his stay here at college continued. You know, you have to renew every certain amount of time. You got to go into their office and do it in person. You can't do it through mail or online. And so that's during the time of the play, and he can't do it. So they found a last-minute replacement who hasn't been at rehearsals, and we missed last week of rehearsals. We're missing this week of rehearsals. So
Because you're trying to find people.
Doesn't sound like y'all gonna win that contest.
it's not a contest. You're just doing it. It's a festival. You're just going there and performing. So the problem is, Shane, is that you know firsthand what happens when you don't rehearse. I know firsthand what happens when we don't rehearse.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
You get John fucking telling a speech for 30 minutes and everybody getting pissed.
I think I nailed it.
No, you didn't, boy.
No, I didn't nail it.
It was so bad, John. I had to have you read it and then dub it in.
Yeah, your mouth's moving, but the words don't match up.
I think it was your cousin that made fun of me. He was like, he sounds like a robot. Here we go, guys. And here, it was like,
Yeah, it was not inspiring at all. We had to go back and after the fact, I had to John sit down and read it and record it that way. And then so he's like standing there, like pointing, like it'll repeat the same thing again because I had to cycle it on a loop. I was like, this is the most uninspiring fucking battle speech ever. Like in my head when I wrote that,
it's not as bad as that girl where I had to do her voice for her. That was awful.
when I did that, I was thinking in my head, I was thinking Independence Day. I was like, this is going to be like President Whitmire's speech. They're going to be riled up, ready to go. But it wasn't like this at all. Not even close.
What are you drinking, Shane? What is that? What are you drinking there?
That beer he told us about.
That beer you told us about?
Oh, no, Shadowbar. Oh.
Now, this is Yingling.
Ooh.
I know, I saw that it was Yingling. But, no, so that's what we're facing right now is that the director for our play, she had an agreement to do a production before she agreed to do this. And her kids are out doing that production. And so for 2 weeks, we're not rehearsing and they're having to be involved in another show as it is. And on top of that, she's been doing a lot of stuff that my old director, who's a part of the Screenwriters Guild, which is a Playwrights Guild. She's a part of a playwrights union. She said she was doing illegal stuff that she could sue for. And the producer, and I told you guys this, he's won 7 Tony Awards for his plays. He knows about the legalities of theater acting. And so for her to bring that up to him and say, hey, this director's been doing some illegal stuff, he's not real happy with how that's gone. So we got a lot of behind. Do what?
What illegal stuff?
Well, I'm not saying the girl's name, but she was making changes to the script after the script has already been copyrighted. So that's a copyright infringement. Oh. And she was having an assistant director who's not an assistant director. She's the stage manager. And the person that's supposed to be the student stage manager isn't even doing that because the assistant director has taken all of that over and she's directing, which you're not supposed to do. In the theater acting business, you have clearly defined roles. And since we've been doing this, none of it's been clearly defined. They've just been kind of like winging it. And so this lady that's a director that's been directing this, she has no degrees. All she has is personal experience. So yes, she knows how to put on a play, but she has no idea about what she's doing illegally.
Aaron. What? Yes or no? Are you doing the show or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. This
You're
has to
still
get
going
to
forward with it.
this thing's
Yeah,
going.
we're still fucking
It
doing
sounds
it.
like you sound like you're having a lot of trouble going on. Like, oh man, I should be able to do it.
It's a lot, man, because Dr. O'Neill, who wrote this play, she's having to sit in the back and watch them do all this shit to her play. She wrote this. She's even done it before at the college, and it's really heart wrenching for her to see all these cuts, and so she can't step in and direct. Like I told you guys, they have very clearly defined roles, and Dr. O'Neill is not a director. She's not even involved in the directing process. She's just a consultant. They have to have her permission to do things with the play because the play is copyright. She owns the copyright for the play. They got to talk to her whenever they're going to do something, and she's just been putting her foot down left and right. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do this, and she's been having to go to the producer, and the producer's like, don't worry, we'll talk about this when it's all over. And it's like, well, in the meantime, in between fucking time, we're having to deal with this pressure to go to New York City and put on the show of our goddamn lives because some of us will never get to do this again. Me being one of those people.
Oh, you'll do it again. Don't worry. It'll smooth out in the end.
Yeah, right. With my whole 20 lines.
Was that a cat?
No, that was
Oh,
Nelson laughing because that's my notification.
oh.
Oh no, that's Shane. Shane's playing it. Shane's
Oh.
playing it. Well, just so you know, that's the sound I have on my phone whenever my messages go off. Hi, hi.
Oh.
I think the cabin trip would be fine. We're just quiet, relaxing.
For Shane, I got the sound of Foghorn Leghorn blabbering whenever he calls me. I say, boy. I say, boy. Oh, say something. Explain yourself. Your beak's open, but no words are coming out of your big mouth.
My favorite Looney Tune.
Yep, that's my thing for Shane. That's how I know he's calling.
I think we should still do that. We should do the free one, boy. That'd be cool. Just go out there. Is there a lake by it, Shane? The one with the.
Oh, it's on the lake. I mean, literally, the lake is right there.
Oh, cool.
The only catch would be if we did that one and we wanted to go fishing, we'd have to get a fishing license. You can't fish there without a license. Now,
Man, y'all ain't gonna fucking fish out there. Don't give me that.
If we go to Joe Pool, you don't need a fishing license. You can just fish.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a state park.
Just saying, we got an AC in our cabin. Just saying, though. Get an AC in there. I don't know what we're heating and shit. Watch satellite. We're not doing shit. What you gonna do? Sit here, watch satellite TV. Just mind our own business. Find our zing or some shit. I don't know. Kumbaya. Hold each other's dicks and shit.
I know. I kind of like the idea of traveling somewhere. We just got to see. I really fucked up when I set that event. I forgot about this trip. And Sarah was like, you didn't remember? And I'm like, well, no. And she's like, just bump the dates back. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had to call Rudy's, cancel the reservation, and reschedule it.
Oh, cool. Which Rudy's are you doing it at?
One
in Arlington?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
Rudy fucking Tootie.
Yeah, Shane, y'all go get some gifts. We did a small one.
I'm out to play.
What do you think that guy was doing? Like, man, look at that crazy fucker, man. Doing that shit.
They were fucking that crazy. They were scared, man. They were fucking. They went and had to go get like some pipes and some fucking glass and shit to fight them. Yeah, they were.
It was about to go down.
Yeah, the AC turnbulls weren't fucking around. They wanted a piece of the Warriors' ass.
Thirsty, Aaron?
Thirsty,
what do you
boy.
fucking think, man? What kind of question is that?
I want you to turn your camera around. I want you to take me on a tour of your apartment. That's what I want you
No,
to
that
do.
ain't happening.
I
That
want
ain't
a tour of this palace that you have.
The first one we did, we're testing it. Shane was like, man, everybody has their ceiling fan on. We were like, hell yeah, it's hot as hell.
Yeah, we're in Texas, boy.
Yeah.
in July. Well, August now.
Yeah, will you get mad at somebody for parking in the shade?
Yeah.
Fucking parked in my shaded spot. Dang it. That's my shaded spot. Everyone fucking knows it.
Well, you get there early in the morning, right, boy?
Yeah, I get there earlier now, so I get my little shade spot. So when I leave, my car's nice and cool.
Mm-mm.
Nice and cool.
Cool, boys.
You get some lunch, Aaron? You get some din-din?
What?
You get some din-din?
I'm not.
You didn't
I'm not
food,
8 years
Joe?
old, man.
Well, he just flows sometimes. Where you going? I'm going to go some din-din. JP, you're at work. Oh, well. They're gonna go get some lunch.
You're the only one that does that, John.
Well, dang it. Can't break it now. If anything, I want to do it more with the other one coming.
I don't like this whole camera thing, dude. It feels like I'm fucking living with you guys again, and that wasn't a very enjoyable experience for me.
I enjoyed it.
What was wrong with living with us? I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I wish you quit Blair Witching that shit right now. There.
Well,
Hey,
he's
what's in your
got-
hand?
Well,
get
get
the socks
those
there.
socks ready, boy.
Roll your sock. Do your damn laundry. There
Roll
you
up,
go.
boy.
Go over there. Now come back over here.
I'm doing this as hard as I can. I want you to know that.
Aaron, you find a job yet?
Now I'm still looking.
Oh, Shane, I applied at Cheesecake Factory
Oh,
as a
shit.
part-time job, right?
How'd
But
that
Shane,
go?
it went pretty good, and but it's the slow part of the year. He's like, yeah, I'll definitely go. We do need people because but he said we do need people, and he's like, but I'm gonna give you a call. But then I got a call today from a private investigator. I was like, oh shit, I forgot. A friend of mine, he wants to go into the Navy, but he has to go through certain channels, and one of them was like, "Oh, they're going to interview Daniel. It's just going to take 15 minutes." Like, so I know
He's
where I
getting background check. Is what
yeah,
that is, Daniel. He's getting
I,
security clearance.
yeah,
That's
because
why.
he's I don't think it's because he's Lebanese or something, but
Daniel, you gotta stop talking about that. You can't. You gotta stop talking about that.
Talk about Lebanese and security clearance.
Yeah, no.
This guy's security clearance.
I do interviews. I do interviews for people's security clearance all the time.
That's not what but yeah, you're not telling us who they are and what background they are. No, Dan, you can't. You're gonna fuck his shit up.
You'll get canceled before you gonna get us canceled before you get fucking started.
No, I did one for. She's been on the show before, and she had to when they hired her, they had to like she had to clean all her stuff like online. So like the website, like the chalice, I had to take all of her stuff out of it.
Regina?
oh, for real?
Yeah, because it was showing up on a Google search. She listens. She still listens, and yeah, she had to clear all of it out because she was like, I thought everybody when they search Google, they search my name. This is what pulls up, and it was her decked out as the wood elf. So.
Oh, is it because what kind of job was she going for?
Feds.
Oh yeah,
She went back to it.
Huh?
She went back to the feds.
Well, she had went to the feds and then she left.
Shit.
I can't remember what she said she's doing now.
Damn. I like how Aaron's standing very muscular Vin Diesel style.
You wait for food, boy? You wait on your food? Dinner?
No. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not eating right now. It's almost 10 o'clock.
What are you doing with
What
those
I got to
socks?
do with it?
I'm gonna go put them up. Where they go? What do you do with socks? You masturbating to them? You masturbating to socks? Is that what you do?
No. I don't need to.
You don't need to? Is that why you're getting seen on camera?
yeah.
What was that show? What was that thing? What was that show? What was that website? Damn, Russian roulette, camera roulette.
Oh yeah. Oh, chat
Camera
roulette.
roulette.
It was
Huh?
fun,
Chat
Shane.
roulette.
Joe
Chat
dressed
roulette.
up like Batman, and you press forward. You each room was different. And we see a guy with his shirt off. Joe was like, forward, because it's always a dude whacking off.
Oh, there's always a dude whacking off.
Yeah.
Always.
It was like 80% dudes whacking off. The other ones were just people just want to meet people on there to chat with them. But
Man,
yeah, dude.
Some look sad. Some look real sad. Like, oh, you're not leaving. You want to talk to me? Okay, we'll go next.
When did you do this last week?
No, this is where we lived at
Years
the
ago. Is
the house,
is
right?
the website even still around, Daniel?
It might be. I think. Let me see if it's still around. But
Yeah.
it was pretty cool until people start whacking off it all the time.
Whacking
Y'all
off.
give me those hotline numbers?
We used to do that at the store all the time when I worked at HEB. And George would always call numbers and forward them to my phone and my register. And I pick it up. hello, hot stud. I want to crush your hard cock. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, George over there laughing. He's like, and they would do that to me all the damn time, man. Just to see my
Yeah,
facial reaction. So I
yeah,
never
yeah.
expected, to hear some lady talking to me like, you gonna get in trouble for because this goes back to the store and they got to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, my they had one where it was like you call people, but it wasn't like to talk to like sex workers. You were just talking to normal people. And I called that one once. It's kind of
I
dumb.
like it.
It was dumb. I was just
Oh,
like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from here." "Oh, all right."
Shane, you know that thing, that debate thing John was putting beefing on? Navarro College were having something like that, but it was on.
Oh, that's like,
It,
I think it was they saw it.
well, this was like local TV, and you could call them up. You want to donate or whatever. Oh, there he is. And we were in one of the dorm rooms. There were like 6 people in there, and they were like, "Hey, you pick up your phones and call them." And like each person was like, "Oh, can I order a pizza?" They're like, "Ha ha, hiccup." And you could
Oh,
see the
that.
people picking up their phone, getting pissed off, and putting the phone down real fast. Like, is this Jill's room? We're looking for. And then they would hang up, mad as hell. And this is supposed to be for like raising money up for some shit for the college, and people were doing that shit.
What are you talking about, Daniel?
It was at the Never College. They were trying to raise up money. It was on local TV, like it's live, and they were trying to raise up money for the college or some shit. And people were there like picking up calls, taking donations, but there were people like us calling them up, asking to ordering a pizza and shit, and they would get mad and hate like, God damn it! You could tell how mad they're getting by slamming the phone down and shit. It was ladies too, so they were funnier. They were like,
I can't see your face, Shane.
Shane, we can see your face. He's on the
I
phone, Shane.
I can't see your face. There you go.
Is your face vertical or horizontal right now, Aaron?
Like this or like that?
Yes, Dad, that's a horizontal.
What? No, yeah. Well, the way he see, because he's like this. He's not like like yours.
Oh, yeah.
But wait a minute, 3 of us. Wait a minute. Now his is showing right on the top. Well, never mind. It's showing good to me.
I see everybody.
I see everybody real
Eric,
good.
You get that chip tooth fixed, Shane? You get that chip tooth fixed?
Yeah, I got that chip tooth fixed a long fucking time ago. Thank you.
Where was that, Shane? Was it a long time?
$18.
Oh,
I was eating a taquito and I chipped a piece of my tooth.
oh
And
shit.
started getting wider, like it was getting deep, and like it looked like I had a gap. Looked like I was a smoker and had a smoker's tooth.
Oh
And-
Oh
crap.
shit!
Hey, you don't want that.
to get it fixed. So now,
Ooh, brand
Don't crack.
spanking new.
yeah,
Aaron, you look disgruntled, Aaron.
I just look like this.
What?
I just look like this.
You just look like you disgruntled all the time.
This is just my face. This is how I look.
How you doing, sir? I just look like this. Move the fuck on.
what do you do all day, Aaron?
Look for work.
Where
I
you
go
look?
to the veterans. I go to the Veterans One Stop and I volunteer there. Clean up after some of the people that come in because there's a lot of 70, 80, 90-year-old folks that come through that place. Play dominoes with them every once in a while. And then I just volunteer where I can. I run the Red, White, and Blue chapter in Waco. The Red, White, and Blue is an organization that brings veterans together to go out and be active. And we go to hikes in Cameron Park every Saturday morning. Do you want me to break down my whole schedule for you?
No, we're talking about that's volunteer work. We're talking about jobs, sir.
I told you I'm looking for a fucking job,
Oh,
sir.
my bad. I'm sorry. I was like,
who's putting the bills in your pocket?
I still got money.
What are you trying to get into? Gymnastics?
God dang shit.
I know one guy that makes good money. His name's Mike, Magic Mike.
John.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, dude. I do not look anything like Magic Mike.
Hold on.
Would you do it though, Aaron? Would you go to a club if they offered you a position?
A strip club. You're asking me if would I be a stripper?
Yeah.
If you had, I guess, the bod for it, I guess.
No. I'm talking about right now as he is.
Oh, so if the strip club's like, we need
Ooh, I
somebody
would
right
not.
now.
No, I would not.
You wouldn't do it? You wouldn't take your shirt off and dance, like spinning over your head and shit?
Nope.
Couldn't do it.
Nope, why would any of you motherfuckers do it?
Because how drunk they are that night. How much I need that money? Well, enjoy
Stop
the
moving,
ladies.
Shane. You keep moving out of the camera angle. I can't see you.
Well, she's like, you definitely not gonna see my ass
Fuck you, Aaron.
You ain't gonna see shit.
You know what? Now you're not gonna see nothing. Now you like that shit.
Is your board? Is your anchor falling off, Shane?
So
Tighten it back up. Tighten it up.
all good. We're good.
God dang it. Dan, what's on your bed, Daniel? What's that red thing on your bed?
Oh, it's the hat I had from work from that one day Daniel job.
Grab it. You what?
But that one day Daniel job I had.
Oh, at okay. You gonna keep that hat?
No, I'm gonna throw this fucker away.
Put it on for us. Look at the shade.
Let's see. When I
Look at that. Just
Is that your round one hat?
Oh yeah.
Daniel.
What's it say?
Check it
round
out.
one, I wore it for a full total of 5 hours wearing this.
Turn it to the left, Daniel. I can't tell what it is.
It's a round one hat.
What's that mean? I don't know.
It's like a main
arcade.
event. It's like a fun fest. It's an arcade. Bowling alley.
And stuff like that.
I don't know who's saying what.
It's like a bowling alley.
You did it again.
A bowling alley. Like a fucking bowling alley.
Can you spell it for me, please? I still don't know what you're saying.
BOWLING.
Shane, what do you feel for that for? You know he heard you.
I like I said, like he's ducking under there.
he's like, you gotta hear me.
I'm watching y'all.
Dang,
Like
man.
evil- like evil villain looking at both of y'all. Hatching a world domination plan right now.
But Shane, but you said you knew that guy for a couple of years, the meme guy.
Yeah.
You?
So you guys never actually like message each other. You just send each other memes. That's it.
Yeah. That's it. That was the only conversation we had.
But I said, yeah,
You
you
started
had no
laughing.
other about no topics or nothing. You just talked about the memes. Is that it?
That's it, man. He just sends me random fucking memes.
Is he still doing it right now? Even after you said he come on the show?
Yeah. Well, he hasn't done one since then, but he did one yesterday or today. It was this. I tried playing it for y'all. It was this black guy, and he's like, "I want you to tell a motherfucker that you love motherfucker, and tell that motherfucker that you want to hug that motherfucker. Just tell that motherfucker." And he sent me that one. He sent me here. I'm gonna text y'all one that he sent.
Oh, you don't? Have you watched The Boys yet, Daniel? All of it?
Oh no, I got it downloaded, so I might watch an episode or two before I go to bed. Probably one because I gotta go to bed.
You gonna go night night?
Night time, boys.
You want to go night night?
I'm gonna go
You wanna go
night
night-night?
time.
You want to go night night? How long do you stay up for, Aaron? How long do you stay? What's your regular bedtime?
Why are you asking me all these basic fucking questions, man?
It's like what's your bedtime, man? When you go to bed? Show me your bed.
Show me where you sleep.
Where you put your head down at?
Where you rest
I'm
your
not showing
head.
y'all that shit.
That's what Joe's asking pretty much. I was like,
For a man with no job, what time do you go to sleep? Just a question. Anytime you
What?
want.
I usually, but right. I try to wake up at 6:30, and if I didn't sleep well for whatever reason, I'll go back to sleep and wake up around 8. But I don't sleep in until
Y'all read this text I just sent y'all.
okay.
It's
I'm
one
not
of-
reading.
It's one of the memes he sent me.
Beep, beep, beep.
Oh wait.
This is quality. It's our first go.
His face when it zooms in is funny.
Okay, so I'll set it up for you, John. It's this old couple, and they're talking, and this dude's looking at his computer, and he's pointing at it. He's pointing at his computer. And he says, "It says here that it's impossible to feel happy and sad at the same time." And the woman's like smiling, and she says, out of all your brothers, you have the biggest dick. And like the camera just zooms in on him going like,
Happy and sad at the same time.
Sad at the same time.
God dang, man.
yeah. He sent me that. That's the kind of shit he sends me. He'll send me that. He'll send random funny memes, or it'll be a picture of chicks like twerking or rubbing up against each other. Just all kinds of random shit, man. Nonstop.
Does he send you any porno shit?
Huh?
Nah, never mind. It wasn't funny.
What are you eating from Sonic? An ice cream?
Why are you smiling?
Looks good. That vanilla?
Did Dre eat the cherry?
Is that new cake batter?
There was no cherry in it.
It's cake batter.
Cherry? Man, take that shit back, man. There's no cherry in it. They put cherry in every fucking one.
This coming from the guy who don't tip. They didn't put the cherry in it because you didn't.
You better damn right go back and get my cherry.
Is that the cake batter one, Aaron? Cake batter?
No.
Well, what kind is it?
Good.
Good.
Good kindness. He says, good. That's
It's tasty.
It tastes good. It touches your lips. It's so good when it touches my
It's
lips.
yummy. Mm.
Shane, I can only see half your face again, boy.
Oh, I see him just fine.
Aaron, you're on the phone. That's why you can't see him.
You know what I gotta do? I gotta turn it wide.
I've been telling you, you gotta turn it wide.
No, you haven't.
That's what
Is
she
it horizontal or vertical?
That's what she said.
That ain't working either because, yeah, it only does one image at a time. It's got you, Shane, and John. So it's either I see John or Shane or Daniel. I can't do all three of you.
Well, who did I do?
It's on the phone, sir.
We'll see how the audio sounds on this on Anchor, and then if it works, then this is just how we'll do podcasts from now on.
It sounds good to me.
I hear it a lot clearer. Where's your girlfriend at, Aaron?
Sitting right next to me.
John, you saw her, John.
I thought
John,
I saw someone.
John, you saw her, John.
I did. I thought I saw somebody, and I had to ask, like, is that a doll or is that a body?
Yeah, Aaron
What
has a
shit is
sex doll.
that?
I didn't mean like a sex doll, but I thought, like, why you got a doll?
What else kind of doll would I have that's life size sitting next to me in the shape of a woman?
A sex doll?
One of those sex dolls, those real sex dolls.
The robotic ones?
Yeah.
No, you can buy one for $500. Easy. PayPal.
I'm not about.
You off?
No, I heard they can't wreck you off too.
Yeah, like a robot where it's just one solid motion.
Snap your dick off like a celery stalk.
That's when they hack your shit. They can program and take your dick off, man. I read about it. I read about that shit, man. So we can't say hi to her? Is that what you say? We can't say hi?
There
I
you
can
go.
see your arm. Hey, lady.
I can't. I only see Aaron. I don't see her.
Like Aaron's laughing. He's like, no.
Hey, your girlfriend's really there?
Yeah, you didn't see her?
Yeah, man.
And we're talking about shit about fucking sex robots and shit, man. Got it playing?
That's what you want to talk about.
I would have cleaned it up a long time ago if I knew another person was there. It's different just making fun of you. You know, I don't want to say rude things for other people.
Yeah, you do. You don't give a fuck. Don't act like you do.
No, I care about, you know.
We've never said anything rude on the podcast.
She laughed if you didn't hear.
This is quality fictional truth. What would you saying? It's fictional truth. We call it. I don't know how you pronounce it right. You think Eddie
I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
You think Eddie'd be down for a pod? I mean,
Skype?
Yeah, if he gets it on his phone. That's the only challenge we're gonna have is our old guests are gonna have to switch over to their phone. That's why I didn't ask. I was gonna ask Gabriel if he wanted to do it tonight, but I was like, well, I don't know if he's got Skype, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But
All you gotta do is ask him if he's got Skype.
I know.
What's good about it, Shane?
What's real good?
I think people would like it more because the anchor, maybe with Skype, they'd be like, oh yeah, I'll do Skype. Maybe because they want to show their faces if they're streamers and stuff.
they're really missing this stuff right here.
No, you know what I mean.
This
Because
what makes it better.
they always stream and stuff. They always
John,
camera.
your setup makes you look like one of those old school video games, like from the '90s and shit. That was like CD-ROM. You look like a character in a fucking video game.
Yo, wait, John's hair is like. John has that hair like.
Yeah,
Play wood.
it's like he's about to tell you which button to click on. Like,
Press A to attack.
yeah, that's what he's fucking say
Be
that.
a hold.
Like he's gonna give you the fucking keys to the puzzle and shit.
See the shift.
Yeah. Yeah. You look like it. You look like one.
Good luck, player.
That's what, if I put a tagline on this, it would be like a video game set up with John and like some buttons to select.
So it's like snake.
Snake.
A little exclamation mark over his head.
Am I the good guy or the bad guy?
All right, boys, we've hit our hour mark. It is
Oh man.
p.m.
That's good. We did a good try run. We did a mild one. We did a good try run today.
1 hour in the can. Do y'all think this format's going to work?
I think so.
I think
We can
so.
go for it. That'd be
Aaron's
awesome. The
Aaron-
sounds
Aaron
are way
hated it.
We need to
better.
go back to Anchor. We need to go back to Anchor.
No, the sounds like
It's being fucking difficult. That's all it is, man. You don't fucking care. You don't
Go
care.
watch your black
I
and
wanna go
white
back to
TV
Anchor.
because apparently HD
We
is too much
spent
for you.
4 months on Anchor. We need to stick with it.
You want to go get a Windows 95 PC with a monitor and connect to the dial-up modem and Skype us, and you'll be all grainy and you'll be like,
No, I'm not doing any of that.
you're already doing it. See?
I'm not going to do any of that. This PC will not do well with a Skype call, first of all.
What year
But
is it?
if we just stick with Anchor, it'll get fixed and it'll be worth it.
Yeah. Well, when that day comes, we'll do that. But for now, we're gonna switch over to this, and so.
But you can easily format this, huh, Shane? Because you did that to the last one, right? You formatted to the
Pull the audio.
and the audio is way better.
Well, if the audio is better, that's what we needed. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Woo!
All right, then, Shane. I guess take us
I
out.
didn't say I was going to do this. I want to stick with Anchor.
All right, boys. That's good defense. Check out Aaron. That's Southeast Third. Are you checking out right now? You can check out more.
Always every damn time.
He did not want to say, "Hey, say by his girlfriend or something." You know, he wants to say that. That's why he
Yeah,
checked out.
you
early.
saw him. He was trying to quickly press the button to get out.
Like, what was that? What was that? I saw some. What was that? I saw it real quick.
When he had it sideways, you saw her for a second, and that's.
Yeah.
I think that's why you asked.
Let's go to Anchor, guys. Fuck. Let's go to Yahoo Chat, guys. Let's go to ICQ Chat. Do it that way.
Is AOL still around? Let's do AOL.
Daniel at Dread Knight. John, JP's what? Big Beefin at B Beefin on Twitter. We'll be back Monday for just Bullshit Monday. We're talking about random stuff. And then next week we'll get into the swing of doing Skype.
Woo-hoo.
Sounds good. All right,
This was
guys.
awesome.
Enjoy y'all's weekend. I'll see y'all on Monday.
Bye, boys.
Bye, boys. See ya.
Mwah.
Only Shane.